Hello and welcome to your assignment expectations for Assignment 2, Bad News. We begin as always with your learning objectives, what to read. I have several resources here for you to help you be successful, and I have lots of work samples for you to look at. This assignment can be a lot of fun, and you have the opportunity to flex your humor muscles and enjoy what you're doing with this one, and I hope that you will. As to the assignment itself, your job is to create two documents. The first is a claim letter or a complaint letter, and the second is a nationwide recall for the same product. Imagine that you have gone out and purchased a product that you were excited about, and when you got it home, something went wrong. Something doesn't work as expected. You are now going to write a formal letter to the manufacturer of that product. Keep in mind that complaints should go to the manufacturer and not to the seller. For example, if you have a product from Amazon and it didn't do as it should, you may have to contact the person who created and made that product rather than Amazon directly. The second part of the project is that you will take on the role of the company that created that product and issue a nationwide recall because you've received a lot of complaints and things are not going as you would like. For your complaint letter, please make sure that you include all the standard parts of a business letter. State your problem with facts and examples of what happened, what's wrong, what's not working as expected. List any attempts that you have made to remedy the problem, to fix the issue, anything that you've done that doesn't void the warranty that will try to fix what's going on. And let them know what you'd like to see happen to make you a satisfied customer once again. Be reasonable here. If you have a $25 product that's not working, it's not reasonable for them to give you $1 million payoff. Also, keeping in mind that your time frame for a response needs to be reasonable. We are preparing this for print to go through the U.S. Postal Service. That is slow. You can't expect someone to get back to you a week after you wrote the letter when it won't even get to them for 2 or 3 days. Your letter should not threaten them. It should not imply that you will report them or sue them or blast them on social media. Your letter should also not have bad pagination. If you are going to go more than one page, make sure that your second page has information on it, not just a signature line in closing, similar to how we did with the cover letter for our resumes. Make sure that you remember your tips and tricks here. You can adjust your margins a tiny bit or your font size a tiny bit. You can adjust the words that you're saying to either add more or take some out. And make sure that everything fits on one page if possible, but definitely no more than 2. For the product recall, you're going to pretend again that you are the company that made that product. In this case, your letter, what you are writing, is not a response to the complaint letter that you wrote for the first part of the assignment. Instead, this is a nationwide recall. You're imagining that you're that company, you have received many, many complaints, and you are fed up and issuing a recall either to protect the reputation of your company or the safety of your consumers. It's not okay for that product to be out on the market anymore, and you would like people to either send it back, fill out a website for a refund, or whatever you want the remedy to be. Do not address this letter directly to yourself or the made-up person that you have in Part 1 who is making the complaint. You must make sure and apologize. Anytime there is a product recall, it's because something did not go as expected, so you need to be very sorry about that. You need to list what your company will do about it. Make sure that you list how people can partake of the remedy, how they can get their refund or their replacement or their medical bills paid or whatever may apply in the situation that you come up with. You need to make sure you include who they can contact and how they can contact them if they have other questions, what you'll do in the future so this doesn't happen again. And you can use a company logo here, list an address as if you really do work for them. If you want to go on the internet, look up that company's address, snag a logo. Just make sure that the logo you use is high resolution so it doesn't come out looking pixelated. Make sure that you don't squish it or stretch it or smush it and put it in a different shape than it normally comes in. And you do not need to provide a citation for using the company logo on your letter, as you are pretending that you are from that company. As always, I wish you luck, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know.